someone is pissed off that you won't communicate with them. So this person is trying to piss you off by them being emotionally withdrawn so that they try and get a message, or you try and communicate to this person. But what's happening is this person is full out ghosting you and abandoning you, and now you can't read what they want. And the problem is you can't read what they want because they never told you an intention to begin with. Now, this person, see, you're not playing hard to get, you're just confused. But they think that you're playing hard to get because they actually think that their plan has worked to piss you off. And now they actually think that you're playing hard to get because you're responding to them. This person is so flippin' ego and prideful. It's insane. But what's happening is this person is actually self-sabotaging it because now they're getting worried and now they're getting scared that they've actually pushed you away. With the 5 of Cups coming through and the 3 of Swords, this person is getting so scared and so freaked out that what they're actually doing is actually slowly losing you over time. But they're trying to come off as playing it cool because they're trying to say that you're playing hard to get because they want to make you feel guilty for the fact that you're not communicating to this person. Now, in actual fact, and what's ironic is that this person was the one that was the hardest to deal with in the beginning. This person was the one that was playing hard to get because they were the one that was always hot and cold. They were always the one that were giving you mixed emotions and mixed intentions, yet you still stayed with this person even when they didn't give you an intention. Yet they want to spin it around now and say that you're the ones that are playing hard to get because they're desperate. They're desperate for a response from you. They're desperate for any type of communication because they're not getting it from you. So they're trying to make you feel guilty for the fact that they feel like you're moving on because they are terrified that you're moving on. Now, what's coming through with this energy is I feel like you laugh at this person because they piss you off so much. Like, I'm getting a really specific message, but I feel like this person infuriates you. They make you so angry because they're still not telling you what they flippin' want. And I feel like you're getting so much bottled up with your emotions and your anger at this person for being so indecisive that I feel like you even laugh with this person. And I feel like you're actually still in communication sometimes with this person. But you're in the most annoying communication with this person. Because it's like this person makes you know that they're constantly angry and they're constantly annoyed at you for no reason at all. And I see that what happens is when they abandon you and ghost you, it's like you kind of somewhat expect it now. And you end up laughing. But you end up laughing because it's like you knew that you were right. They were going to abandon you and ghost you. But part of you wanted to be wrong about it because part of you wanted to feel like you were trusting yourself, that giving them a second chance was the right thing. But you're still kind of realizing that they're abandoning and they're ghosting you because they're punishing you for the fact that you didn't respond to them previously. It's like this person's punishing you, but at the same time, you don't even know what they're punishing you for because they won't let you get over it. Because it's like any response or reaction you give to this person, if it's not the right one, they punish you by abandoning you and ghosting you because they're still scared that you've moved on previously and they're still scared that you're still moving on because you haven't given them a communication around a commitment or a relationship. But you yourself, you're just trying to figure out what this person wants from you. And you can't even do that because this person won't allow you to do it. This person won't allow you to let go of the situation because they're still so flippin' hostile and pissed off about it. But when it comes to you not giving them a reaction or a response that they want or need, they abandon you and they ghost you. Yet they say that you're the ones that are playing hard to get. Someone is acting like they don't have the best intentions for you and they haven't given you any type of intentions, or they've given you bad ones up to this point. But with the Ace of Pentacles being in the reversal and the 7 of Cups, it's funny because it's like this person's overthinking the relationship and the commitment side of things because it's not there. But at the same time, they're not communicating with you and their intentions are off when it comes to the Seven of Swords being here. With the Fool card stepping forward, the Four of Wands here, the Six of Cups being in the reversal, it looks like this person wants to make you overthink on purpose. Because I see that you're reserved with your emotions, you have boundaries up, and this person doesn't like it because they can't give you love. But it's almost like they can't give you love as an excuse, as a distraction, because they can't communicate the fact to you that they're still scared to be emotionally vulnerable. They don't want to tell you they're scared to be emotionally vulnerable because they already think they're not good enough for your love, and they don't want it to appear or seem like they're inferior when it comes to the Ten of Cups being in the reversal. So I see what's happening is this person is looking at you being reserved, and it's a trigger because they have their own boundaries up, because they're scared to be emotionally vulnerable, because your love is so real, but at the same time, it's so triggering to this person. So what's happening is they are deliberately trying to make you overthink everything. But the problem with this is that when it comes to the Seven of Swords, it looks like this person has bad intentions for you because they're deliberately trying to make you overthink everything. And it's coming from a place of this person, they're trying to distract you from the fact there's no communication, or there's not communication coming in over what it is you want and what you want to talk about. So this person, they're almost like trying to distract you from it. But the problem is they can't use love as an excuse because you don't have your boundaries down enough. So they feel very much a sense of pressure because it's like they don't want to lose you, but they know they can't give you what it is that you really want right now either. So it's almost like this person's being a little bit self-centered because they're not allowing you to make a choice or a decision, and they're not allowing you to step forward and express what it is that you want. But I see that what's happening with this Seven of Cups coming through, the Seven of Swords, I feel like what's happened is you've actually started to put up more boundaries when it comes to this person, and this person is pissed off at you, but what they're really pissed off about is the fact that they can't use love bombing as an excuse because you're not accepting love because you have your boundaries up. So they're really upset and pissed off about it, that they can't use love as an excuse. So what's happening is they're not going to give you love. They're not going to give you anything until they feel like you're putting down your boundaries. So what's happening is they are now trying to use the excuse that you're just playing hard to get, you're being too difficult because you want to accept what this person's giving you. But you don't feel safety and reassurance, and you don't have the real reasons why they're actually being manipulative with this. So you want to keep up your boundaries when it comes to this person, but it's like they want to use love as an excuse to try and make it seem like they're doing the right thing or they're still giving you something when it comes to this energy. So when it comes to you and this person here, moving forward, we have the Three of Wands energy stepping forward. We also have the Nine of Pentacles coming through. We have the Messenger of Earth, and we also have the Three of Cups here being in the reversal. So it looks like this person, they want to now make you feel like they're moving on because they want to scare you, because they want to prompt you into making a choice or a decision, because the waiting, the silence is absolutely killing this person, and it's killing this person's confidence, to be honest with you. The fact that you're doing so well without this person is triggering the hell out of this person, and this person's almost blaming you for the fact that you're doing so well. But it's like they're the ones that aren't being honest, and they're the ones that are being deceptive. With the Three of Cups coming through in the reversal, and the Knight of Pentacles stepping forward in the reversal, the more you're not giving to this person, the more it's infuriating this person. Because the more you don't give, the more this person wants you. You are really triggering the hell out of this person, and they don't know what it is they can do. Because they know this relationship is a relationship of growth, and they know they have to heal and let go, but they don't know how to do that. So I see that what's happening with this person is they're going to run hot and cold, and they eventually will have no choice but to make a decision when it comes to you. But do not give in to this person, because the more that you give in to this person, the more likely this person is going to play you and going to continue to play you like they're doing at the moment. Dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? You could also be dealing with a Gemini. Somebody is watching you after the breakup or the separation doing so well, and someone is so pissed off that you're doing so well without them. Because the reason being, this person now can no longer be emotionally detached from you. They can no longer try and be emotionally withdrawn from you, to try and move on from you, to try and get over the heartbreak when it comes to losing you. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, you're showing everything to this person, and everything that you're showing to this person is everything that they want. But you're also not communicating, you're not responding, and you're not replying to this person. So this person has no choice. They can no longer use the excuse that they're emotionally withdrawn as a way to keep you, as a way to initiate a chase, as a way to even convince themselves that they're moving on from you by them being emotionally detached from you. They can't use this excuse anymore. So what's happening with the Nine of Pentacles is that they thought that if they replaced you in a third party, they thought that if they replaced you in another relationship, it would help them to get over you. But what's happening is they only want to chase you. Because how they've dealt in the past with removing themselves from people or running away from people is to become emotionally withdrawn. And this is the reason why they try to abandon, ghost, or break up with people first. Because not only is it self-sabotage, but it's also this person trying to gain some type of control because they're scared to get close to people. But it's almost like you've bet this person their own game. And the funny thing is it's like you haven't even done this intentionally. You didn't even think this person would react with them being pissed off with you doing so well without them. Because to be honest, this person was always so not there. They always indicated or showed that they were never serious or never interested in a long-term relationship with you. So you don't actually know that it's affecting this person in this way, because this person never showed any type of interest in trying to keep you before anyway. They never made enough of an effort. So it's almost like you've bet this person at their own game without even realizing it. And I see that what's happening is they have no distractions to turn to. They have nothing to distract themselves from when it comes to not having to think about you. And it's like that's what they're pissed off about, because there can't be a guilt tripping with trying to make you feel, or this person trying to acknowledge or accept that you were the one in the wrong. They can't get over their regret. They can't get over their own lack of responsibility now, because they can't be emotionally withdrawn. And they know they made the wrong choice because they're seeing how well you're doing. They're seeing how strong you are, how capable you are, how powerful you are with your emotions. And they know that the person that they're with also has the same energy that they do. And it's a rebound situation. This person knows that the person that they're with is also someone that moves on so quickly from people because they try to get over people by getting with someone else. But what I'm seeing with this energy stepping forward, with the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Tower being in the reversal, they're going to try and convince themselves they're moving on from you as best as they possibly can. But with the Tower being in the reversal, the one thing this person actually needs in order to move forward and let go of their past is your love, but they can't have it. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to stop their emotions. They're trying to stop the love that they feel for you. They're trying to convince themselves that this wasn't real, that the relationship they had with you was just lust or infatuation. But they're slowly realizing that they can't move on because all of the tactics they used to use in the past to try and get over people is not working. And it's not only working because you've bet this person at their own game. It's also not working because this person cannot run anymore. This person is out of chances. They're out of opportunities. They're out of reasons to run. And subconsciously, this person doesn't want to even run even anymore. And what's coming to the surface is that they're having to take responsibility for everything. So it means that everything that they actually shadowed when it came to how they truly felt about you is actually coming out, because they have no choice but to take responsibility, because the only way this person's going to move on from you and get out of this situation is to take responsibility. But the problem that's happening is they're also realizing that they had much more love when they take responsibility. So this person's at a crossroads because they're realizing that they did love you, they do want you, and they want to come back to you. With the Tower and the Eight of Cups being in the reversal, that they're very much struggling without your love here.